Dun dun dun.
I know this song, but I haven't heard it, so I don't know how close it is. But anyway, this So Steve comes to us from Taekwon Adams. He got the diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with a gangster lean. Oh, Steve. See, I don't know if that's right in terms of that melody.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Steve, play the music.
Spears and Steinberg.
You know what the it is?
Aries and Andy, chewing the jerk.
You know it's time to get this work.
The real raw, gutter, uncut, cold. No political corrections.
Always sleep.
Being awoke. We discuss politics and jokes.
Scribe, we lit.
There's levels to this before you was on your mama.
Aries Spears don't give a fuck.
We talk about race a lot, racism. Much love to my loyal bag holders.
Rollers, loaders.
We got them in the folders.
The whole world on our shoulders.
Spears and Steinberg.
Yeah.
See if it is right. And
I don't think it's right.
No? I know that the first part is, I heard that part, diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene. Then from there, I don't know how the melody goes.
Yeah, I thought it was different than that, but who knows? I don't know. But it was there.
You can't say it was there unless you know it.
Yeah, but the idea was there.
Yeah.
It was a good idea.
Right. All right.
I want another sandwich.
You said what?
I want another sandwich.
You want another sandwich?
I want another dry
Brisket
sandwich. Yeah, but I do. I want to.
But you smothered it with barbecue sauce, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good with the barbecue sauce.
E. Simon, Black Actors version of Best Movie List. Can you please do a version of your last episode of Best Movies for Leading Black Men? Just give your number one movie for each actor. You can't do a number two. This is hard because some of these you got to think about it. But just if I'm gonna just go off the cuff, Denzel Washington, number one movie ever. Go ahead.
I just want. I'll just put.
No, but he's saying you can only pick one for
Oh.
each one.
Yeah, so I'm going to put down my initials for the one I think is, and we'll see if we're the same.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Fuck. See, this is what I'm telling. So I gotta just pick one out of thin air.
Okay, but out of this, let's go. You know, I know what he's saying. Best
Right.
movie. Which movie would you not want to? You got to get rid of all the other movies. You can only have one movie that you get to watch of theirs for the rest of your life. What would it be? That way it's easier instead of going, which one do you think is the best?
I mean, that's the same thing.
No, because this one's the best for this. This one's best for this reason. He was a better actor in this.
Shit. Oh my God. Number one. I don't think I'm concrete in my answer, but I'm gonna just say it. I think Training Day. Okay, you had the same thing.
Yeah, because you can't. It's his bad guy character. It's
But
the
I
first-
could almost say American Gangster just as much.
You could, but American Gangster, he's playing somebody. He brought this guy to life.
Right. Will Smith.
You know,
I can tell you what it's not. Hey, man.
I'll tell you, it's not his movie though.
Who?
I Can't Live Without the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's a TV show.
I know, that's why I said it's not a movie, but
Nah,
I can't live without that.
Stick to the rules.
Can you live without that? Out of all the work that he did,
I was never that big of a fan of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
neither was I. But here's the problem: that is just part of what I know him, and I can go to that, and it's always something. It might not be my favorite
you know
thing.
what? I'm gonna say Bad Boys 1.
Yeah, but that's not on his own though. He didn't make that movie happen.
I mean, he's one of the stars. It's 2 stars.
What's the movie with where he's homeless and the kid?
Oh, Pursuit of Happiness.
I think I have to go with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that movie is special.
Right. Jamie Foxx.
Man,
Oh, this is.
Yeah, we both are.
Come on,
Yeah, man, we can't live without seeing that movie.
Ray, dude.
And what's hard, and this is why I give Jamie Foxx so much credit, man. That's a portrayal of someone. But how do you portray someone and you bring them more to life than actually I think that he brought him to life?
I'm gonna make you do what you do, baby.
Dude.
Incidentally, I know I mentioned this on the pod, but if you guys ever see Ray again, one of the most foolish scenes is the scene where Ray Charles is frying chicken in the kitchen, and Lorenz Tate, who plays Quincy Jones, is in there with him, and he grabs the skillet and goes, "Hey, Q, man, taste a piece of this chicken, man." And this takes the chicken out the grease and gives it to Lorenz. And Lorenz bites into it immediately.
Not happening.
And there's no or nothing.
Yeah, he's pulled it up right now.
Like, get the out of here, dude.
What do you think? What do you think is the greatest? Not the greatest.
Look,
What
look,
was-
look, look, look,
Yeah.
look. Look at it. Right out the skillet.
Yeah, but
Boom.
he put it in the napkin. He got the grease out of it with the napkin. You didn't see how fast he squeezed it. He squeezed all the grease out.
He'd have burnt his fingers.
What is your favorite line though in it? The favorite line, just something that he said that you.
So there's so many. This is why I love this movie. That moment where Regina King and him are at the hotel, and she tells him she's pissed because he wants her to have the abortion and she refuses. So he starts playing doom 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 doom, and he goes, "Yeah, keep that anchor." Like she's getting ready to sing, "Hit the road, Jack." She's pissed, but he's into the music, nigga,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Yeah, oh yeah, keep that anchor." Oh, that's. And then the way they transition from her "Hit the road, Jack," and emotionally up, and then they cut to the actual show. This movie is a masterpiece.
My favorite thing. That's a great scene, and I can't say anything. There's nothing wrong with that one. When he walks her to the home. What's her name? When he walks,
Kerry Washington.
and she says, "How are you going to get back home?"
I know how to get home. 3 steps, turn left, then I'm at the hotel. Hello.
Because you know, in these movies, that would be something that like myself would call
Right.
out, because how does he get home? You know, I'd be asked.
Right.
He answered the question of a question that I would ask, and it was just, and the way he did it, the way he said it,
Right.
it was
That hello.
Hello.
Listen, I don't know if you've ever heard the story, but you know, before they made this movie, Jamie said, you know, he was like, you know, young and running in the streets and a little wild. He said, when it was announced that he was going to do this movie, he said Will Smith called him and said, "Hey man, get your ass out them streets and concentrate. This is your moment. Because if you do this right, you're going to kill this. Get out the streets, get out the clubs, stop chasing and focus." And he did.
It's an unbelievable film.
Yeah. And my man Clifton Powell, who's such a great character actor, when he played Cuddy the pimp in Dead Presidents, that scene with him and Lorenz Tate, oh my God. "Hey man, stay the away from my family. What did you say to me?" Oh God. As he proceeds to knock him in the mouth down the steps. And you know, I'm gonna tell you, I know he said no number twos, but what's so explosive about Jamie, as easily as I'm saying Bad Boys, I could replace that with Collateral, with Tom Cruise, Django. Like Jamie's got some hitters.
You know what? That is off though, not to put Django up there.
Annie. Oh, you being comedic.
The Django is
Django, dude.
yeah, that's a great character.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never seen the way that he played. It's just different. The way that he plays him is like so authentic. I lost myself in him.
Well, listen. Let's. I think Django is one of the. If you talk about some of the greatest movies ever made, you have to put that in there. I mean, the performances: Kerry Washington, Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio. My man who was in, I can't think of his name, Waltz, but he was in Inglourious Bastards. He's a phenomenal talent.
What about Booty Call?
Yeah, you know, there was a point there before Jamie became A-list. Booty Call was one of the movies that was just like ghetto hood movies.
Yeah, but I watch that movie a lot because it's a funny movie.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's silly, but it's funny.
Right. Morgan Freeman. Dude, I'm telling you, one of my favorites ever. Number one for me is Lean on Me.
Yeah, but his part isn't.
No, he's the star. He's Joe Clark.
Yeah, I know he's Joe Clark. The part again, and this is the problem. He's playing someone else, and I don't like movies where they play someone else, except for Ray. That was the only one that I was like,
Oh,
that
he was
movie
great
takes.
as Joe Clark.
He was
dude.
great as Joe Clark, but it's not like there's some characters that he brought to life.
But you know what? Now that list came up, I'm gonna stick with Lean on Me. But I could damn sure put Shawshank Redemption in that.
How could you not? And he's the narrator throughout the whole movie too.
Well, you know, when I narrate, it makes the movie better.
It does.
Every time you hear my voice, the movie gets better.
What you don't think Driving Miss Daisy's anywhere in there?
Nah, nigga. No.
You don't think that was a great movie?
Nah, I don't see no nigga bucket and
No, but
shuffling.
that is not just about.
I know. It's about the friendship.
It was a great movie.
Oh, I love me, my. Oh, Street Smart. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Christopher Reeves and Morgan is a pimp.
But do you think it holds up today?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Samuel L. Jackson.
That's a tough one, man.
You gotta say Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, you could say Pulp Fiction, Black Snake Moan, whatever. Did you ever see that?
I saw that. That. Nah.
That's a good movie.
It's cool. But you talking about Sam and his Sam Jacksonist.
That snake's on the plane. It's Sam and Sam Jacksonist.
Oh, The Negotiator.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good. You know what? I'm gonna replace what I just say? Pulp Fiction with The Negotiator. Forrest Whitaker.
The Last Samurai.
I don't know his catalog that well.
Last King of Scotland.
Yeah, my manager's been wanting me to watch that since
Which one?
forever. The Last King of Scotland.
Yeah, I heard that was great. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. That's one of those on my to do forever list.
Dude, he's been in a lot of good movies, though. The Butler, did you like that movie?
The Butler was good.
It was really
It was
good.
good. His powers have been stripped away. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with Forrest like that.
I don't know.
If I had to pick
Oh,
one,
shit.
what?
The Bird.
I never saw The Bird.
That was Clint Eastwood's, I think, debut directorial debut. That's good.
Yeah, it seems like with Forrest Whitaker, he never was a leading man. He was part of an ensemble.
No,
all
he
the
has
time.
good lead roles though, but I don't know if those are the movies that.
I loved him in Blown Away, but he certainly wasn't the star. Don Cheadle.
I like him in. What are you going to say?
I love him in even though he ain't the star.
He's not the star in the one I'm going to say either.
Devil in a Blue Dress
He's good, Devil.
as Mouse. You got blood on my coat, Easy. This is a damn expensive coat. Man, don't you ever grab my hand when I got a gun in my hand. Man, I roll with you anytime because you know how to put money in a nigga pocket. Man, him as Mouse. You want me to suit this up? Oh,
Did you like him in Oceans?
a lot of people on him because they said that accent was just terrible. I'll turn it out.
I like him.
Oh, Don Cheadle. Yeah, I gotta go with Devil in a Blue Dress, even though he is not the star by any means.
What is his most starring role?
Talk to Me.
Hotel Rwanda.
That too.
Yeah.
When he played, what's my man name in Talk to Me? The one who taught how to eat watermelon. Dude, have you ever seen that clip? Oh, I got a Petey Green.
Oh yeah, no, I've
But
seen
this
it.
I eat a watermelon.
Yeah.
Well, you just had that watermelon. Ooh, look at that watermelon. It's the most niggerous moment on the planet.
I've seen it. Oh.
Yeah. I think some would say Hotel Rwanda.
I don't know. I saw Hotel Rwanda, but I don't know that. Yeah, I guess because I don't know what else movie that it's his starring role.
Right. Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna say Creed.
Well, that's his biggest. That's his biggest, but his part in Black Panther was really good, too.
Without Remorse was pretty dope. I mean,
I
it was
never
a cool
saw
little
that.
movie.
I never saw Without Remorse.
Oh, Fruitville
Just Mercy.
Station.
Just Mercy. Did you see Just Mercy?
Yeah, I did see Just
Yeah.
Mercy. It didn't blow my socks
That
off.
was a good movie.
Yeah. Damn. What was it? Yeah, Fruitville Station, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna say Fruitville Station.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you gotta say it's great. Eddie Murphy. Come on, B. Ooh,
Which one?
that's hard.
Which one? Because you only can pick one.
I know.
So you have to go with one because you can't get to two without it.
No, but I like two better than one. 48 hours though. 48 hours is just so raw. That's just Eddie at his rawest.
That's young, brash.
Fresh out the gate, on the table. I'm taking over Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I'm going with 48 hours. Even though Beverly Hills Cop 2 to me is the creme de la creme.
You're not going to go with Pluto Nash.
Yeah, hilarious. Lawrence Fishburne.
Dude, I just like every movie that Lawrence Fishburne's in.
I'll sign it. What's love got to do with it? Ike Turner.
You know, that's another movie where he takes over the character.
Oh, yeah. You hated him.
You absolutely hated him.
Yeah.
But he was so good.
Yeah. Oh, Deep Cover. Ooh.
It's a good movie.
King of New York. Hoodlum. Yeah, that's tough, but you know, oh. Hoodlum. I'm taking. I'm taking Tina Turner out and Hoodlum.
I can do that because it's easy for me because he still plays
Just
some-
Cause with Sean Connery.
That was good, but,
That was awesome.
but was it?
Blair Underwood. That movie was awesome.
But it wasn't him owning the whole movie.
No. All right.
Apocalypse Now.
Never saw that.
Oh, well, his part isn't owning the movie either. Dude, I just think he's a fantastic actor, man. I'm sorry. He's one of my
He's one of
favorite
the
actors
best.
of all time.
He's one of the best.
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood.
Cool as a father, loving black father.
But you know that part, that didn't give him his range, though.
No. D's nuts. Pray for LA. Hey, Andy and Aries. JR from Atlanta again. I would like to say pray for the victims of the wildfires in the Palisades, Los Angeles. I used to think that insurance was a scam, and the recent events made it seem true. I still don't understand wildfires being from the south. We only worry about tornadoes and thunderstorms. Anyhow, love the show and check out Jerry Springer doc on Netflix. FYI, there's a guy who was Jerry before Jerry names Richard Bay. Just like that guy you mentioned on Bill Bellamy's show who did Jamie Foxx, Shanae first. Love the pod. I'm in Atlanta. Would show tickets for January 25th show or May 15th. Peace.
See, that's the way you're supposed to handle the people that are losing their.
With empathy?
Yeah.
Well, I understand empathy for people who lost their because he lost several words that put this into the $10 a lot of money category. My God. Thanks, D's nuts.
Dude, D's nuts. I did wear your shirt on my on here too, by the way.
Huh?
I wore his D's nuts shirt on here.
Did you really?
Yeah, about a couple months ago.
Hola, Panchito. Hola, Panchito. Pancho Z, Indian women. Yo, what's up, Spears and Steinberg podcast? I have just been randomly thinking about how sexy East Indian are, LOL. Have you ever just craved an Indian? Aries and Andy, we, the listeners, would like to know. And also, you guys got to watch Black Mirror on Netflix. It's great.
I watched the first season.
Oh, okay. Watch the episodes with Daniel Kaluuya, the black guy from the movie Get Out, and even Damson Idris is in an episode. What's it about?
You know what? It's so long ago that I watched it. It's just weird. It's a weird movie. I can't. It's a weird series. I can't explain it. Watch it. Yeah, watch
it good?
Yeah, it's good. I watched the first season. It was hard to get through. I just didn't have a lot of time to watch it at the time. I'd like to go back and watch it again. Tara really liked it.
Back when I was running the streets in L.A. in my younger days. Back in my younger days, I used to sport a shag. There was an Indian chick I fucked with. Her name was Varsity. Man, one of the coldest, most beautiful women on the planet.
You have that line in your joke
About the Indian women?
about being the most beautiful women.
I can't think of it right now because it's out of context.
No, you just say Indian women are some of the most beautiful women in the world.
Oh, right, but Indian men.
Yeah, but but you're right. I agree with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this Varsity was a stunner. Publius Rosa. Rutkowski 68. I went to Larry Clark's show here yesterday. If you guys are here in Tulsa, you should check out Larry Clark photos. He influenced Harmony Korine in his early development. I am writing Clark a letter and delivering it to the gallery. My goal is for him to do photos of me in my last bum days and for him to teach me filmmaking or write. At the Clark show, their dog followed me around, and when Clark came in and did his thing, the directors do with people they don't know they are considering. I wear a bathrobe down 86th and Park to 21st. I wore it to Clark opening yesterday. People in fine art are going to want to see my first show, as with my points or my pants, they can't with. If I don't hear back, I'll just consider this a flop. Also, Aries, if you guys help at Vuitton next New York City show, I will begin Soprano series and show the painting of guys after they kill and with your face. To let people know you're a day one, you can come to the opening and actually get it as a gift, and that would be great. Hope to hear back. As it pertains to my request of you, I would love to hear back within a week. As far as you guys letting me crash and help on the pod, and in that time, I'd want to develop this character if you are interested. By interested, I mean you, Aries, can get over your perception of yourself or that I don't know or whatever. Doing this with me will help you. I think I will be at a big gallery by mid-year. I want to help with pod. Live with one of you guys for max probably 4 months. In that time, develop the story and character with everything. What is wrong with this, man?
I don't know. It was a very extemporaneous thought.
What is wrong with this nigga,
thought.
B?
It's just 4 months.
Yeah. Why don't you go?
So we going one of us is gonna live with a complete stranger for 4 months. He's an artist. I think this is the dude that said he was homeless.
Well, not if he comes to live with you for 4 months.
He ain't coming to live with me, baby. I promise you that. And then saying like, get over yourself. This will kill me in my own home. Yo, there's some strange out there, man.
You don't get to pick who connects with you.
You right, but I get to pick.
Who stays at your house?
Yeah. This motherfucker is eccentric and weird.
Well, I like the guy that he likes his photography. He just takes pictures of drug addicts.
Is that it?
Yeah, he just dudes like shooting up and hanging
Yeah,
out.
they look like they could be this dude.
I don't know. I want to see what his photography is, though.
Larry Clark, shout out. Tulsa.
Jerome Davis.
See, I wish I would have known about this before. We might have went and saw this. It's cold as fuck.
Oh, this
here.
guy is out here?
Yeah. It's cold as fuck here, though. I don't think I would have gone anywhere. I was lucky to go eat at Neighborhood Jam, the restaurant right by the comedy club. That's as far away as I went.
Some of that is a little too real for me.
The dude on the skateboard looks like a cool dude. I think that's a great photo right there on the very top.
But then there's a guy shooting up
What about the dude and the baby smoking a cigarette? Smoking a cigarette right over this baby's head.
Yeah, nah, I'm good on this.
Some people doing autoerotic asphyxiation.
Jerome Davis, Jerry Springer fights camera actions. I actually downloaded this. I haven't seen it yet.
And we've had quite a few people talk to us about this Jerry Springer thing. So.
Hey, Aries and Andy, writing in to see if you guys are going to dive into this series. And I also have 2 questions for you. Is there a method to learning a new voice? And are there any exercises you do to get better? I can do a mean Irish accent, Eric Cartman, Jamaican and African accents too. I'm black. It's not racist, LOL. But lately, I've been trying to match your Tony Soprano and failing horribly, by the way. Anyway, keep going, guys. Love the pod. Tell Andy to tell his haters to swallow a sack of dreidels. Sending love from Philly. Bro.
I like that, though.
You know, it's so crazy, dude. Like, I don't know. This era we live in, like, I call it how I see it, and I'm opinionated, and I give it to you honestly. There was a dude, big husky white guy, I saw on TikTok, and he goes on to do a Cat Williams impression. Now, I've heard some great Cat Williams impressions. This one was not there. The tone was off. The tone was off. Again, I always say it's like music. If you're a singer, you know when something's off key. So, and this is an observation I've made. There are very few, Frank Caliendo being one, but almost 99.9% of the time, white guys try to impersonate black guys, terrible. They don't have the rhythm and the inflection of us. They don't. But black guys can do white guys to death. I'm one of them. So I said that in the post. That's the guy right there. That one, lower left, right there. So I said what I said, and then he puts out another post, and he goes, and it says in the caption, my impression of Aries Spears. So then he goes on to impersonate Dave Chappelle's character from the Chappelle Show at the Haters Ball. Does something, hate. So he's impersonating Dave's impression of a hater that's supposed to be me. And I go, Jesus, you just can't critique people without you being called a hater.
Well, did he ask for a critique, though?
Did he ask for a critique from me?
Yeah, or did he ask for a critique in general?
No.
But he just put it out there.
He put it out there.
And so, why do you feel the need to critique him, though?
That's what social media is it not? A platform for everybody to give their opinion?
You would think that's what it is, but you know
That's exactly what it is.
But I think most people want your critique as long as it's positive.
And see, that's
That's the truth.
that's
Like constructive, you know.
Yeah, I've heard.
like why you can't be honest, dude. Honesty is viewed as hate.
Well, you know what? I think people don't know you, and like you'll do, like if you did a Cat Williams impersonation,
Which I never would because I can't.
and that's what you'll say. You go, you could do something that sounded like it, but then you'll go, but that's not good. That's not an impression. That's just what I can do. You're very honest to the impression of what you feel is a correct impression or not. Even like when you said that what's his face was doing Denzel better than you did,
C. King.
and you were like, I can't even do that anymore because it opened your ear to the things that you weren't doing right. And you were like, it's just not right. Even though everybody says it's a great impression, I don't think it's right. And you're honest to it. I don't think people understand that if you gave them a critique.
And people think that I absolutely just shit on everybody. I give credit to a lot of people when I go, yo, if your shit is dope, I'm going to tell you, yo, that's
You've jumped on other
phenomenal.
people's Instagrams to tell them that you love their impressions. I've seen when you've done that.
My man Joe Godot that does the Schwarzenegger. Nobody's with him. Nobody.
He's killing it right now too, by the way. Mm-hmm. But you were saying that to him before everybody was on him.
Yeah, I said, dude, I hit him up, and he didn't know me from a can of paint. I mean, he knows me. He knows who I am, but I don't know him. Like, he's a, you know, I hate to use the words regular dude, but he's not famous like that.
At that time, he was not very well known at all.
So I said to him, I said, hey, man, that is the most impressive Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've never heard it that perfect. You got it to it. Again, when I will go, Frank owns Madden. Dude, my boy Godfrey, he owns Steve Harvey. I own Tony. You own Schwarzenegger, dude. C. King owns Denzel. There are just certain impressions that people, they own them.
What was wrong with his cat?
The tone was just off. It was off.
And so you were telling him so that he could get the tone right.
Wait, you just go back. Yeah, go back. Right there. Aries Spears impression at the right corner. Right there, you see it?
Oh.
Everybody so much and me so little. Hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. Your impressions are bad, and nobody likes them. I hope everything bad in life happens to you, and nobody but you. Hate. As I sit here and sip my soul.
No, I was reading the other thing, though. Aries Spears is the biggest hater out there, and Phase on Love is the second runner-up. Phase on Love can't even win.
Huh?
Second.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go home and put some water in Buck Nasty's mother's dish.
This is my impression of Aries Spears.
First off, I'd like to thank
But-
God Almighty.
But what did you write to him?
No, I just said, yo, the Cat Williams, the tone is off. The tone is off.
All right, here's the Cat Williams.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. That arrives precisely when he needs to. I think you've had that ring long enough, Pimpin'. Bilbo Baggins, I'm not trying to bribe you, I'm trying to help you, player. You shall not pass.
It sounds better there. Because what he did on TikTok, that ain't the one he did on TikTok. The one he did on
This is
TikTok.
TikTok. This is TikTok.
No, he did a different one.
You can do more than one.
No, but the one I saw him do, the tone was off.
I think there's only one Cat Williams impression on TikTok allowed. I mean, he's
Cat
got-
Williams is Obi-Wan. Maybe it's that one.
Is it Obi-Wan? Is it Walter?
Oh, it was
White?
Walter White.
This is my impression of Cat Williams if he were cast as Walter White in Breaking Bad.
Walt, let's both to stop trying to justify this and admit you're in danger.
Bitch, who you think you talking to right now? Who the fuck is it that you think you see? You don't even know how much I make in a year?
It's way off.
Yeah.
So, and you were just trying to tell him
The tone
you're
was-
right there, but if you get the
right.
tone,
Yeah, you're off key a little bit.
Motherfucker ceases to exist without me.
he got that. That tone was better at the end, right?
The
there.
other one.
But
So
that
is
even
your comment in on this one?
I reposted it to my Instagram.
Motherfucker opens his door and I gets popping. You think that of me?
people take it personally, though, Aries. You're not meaning it with any intent other than do take this there and you got it.
Right.
Because if someone didn't have it, you wouldn't comment on it. You would just it's terrible.
Yeah.
You weren't saying that. You were saying, but people don't know you, man. So they take it the other way.
I was gonna give him props for how many followers he has, but you just eked him out by 70,000.
PG.
But that's just TikTok.
Andy is wrong. Louis Vuitton's 80s hip hop. Quick email. Louis Vuitton was popular in the hip hop scene back in the 80s. I am sure you guys know the name Dapper Dan. His influence was so big, Gucci hired him. He is the reason, I can't wait to hear what you're going to say about this. He is the reason you see the Louis Vuitton and Gucci prints all over the jacket, shirts, sneakers, etc. He used to sew the patterns onto jackets. The brands had no choice but to steal the design. They recently acknowledged him by giving him a title at Gucci. I have attached some of the outfits as proof.
Yeah, I love when they say Andy is wrong. That's the first thing. Who made Louis Vuitton?
Who made it?
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, and what is he? A white French dude is Louis Vuitton. So all I said is when I said it, no, you guys that was Louis Vuitton. They were an exclusive maker. They did handbags, and black people picked that up and ran with it. That's what I said. He said the same thing, but I'm wrong because of how I
Ran
said
with it as in helped the style, or ran with it as in stole it out the stores?
Why do I have to choose? So how am I wrong? I said everything that he just said.
Right.
What is wrong with people? Just want to make me wrong, and I'm just done with everybody in this. Do something besides just here's the pictures from the 80s. How long? When was Louis Vuitton created? What was it? What was the year that Louis Vuitton was created? Oh, I'm just tired. I'm tired. These black folks can be so much when they wanted. They just pick a white. They pick me because they say 1854. So in 1854, Louis Vuitton came out, and in the 80s, some black folks cut some things out, put it on, and I'm wrong. Just suck a bag of dreidels. Is that what he said? I can't do this like this. I'm just tired. I'm not. When was the disrespect that I've given out to black folks?
Yeah, but what did like Louis Vuitton look like? And like
You just had to
the LVs, dude. The LVs have been around. I don't know for how long the LVs have been around, but they've been a leather maker forever. That was their niche. They were exclusive. That's what they did. Gucci's relatively new. Listen, man. Here's the thing, black folks. What have I done to you? What is it that I'm doing that you?
You know what your people done to us.
Which the Mexicans or the Jews?
Both of them.
I just like it's a battle. I say something that's true. You say what I said is true, but I'm wrong. But you started out with the Andy's wrong. 54 was it?
Yeah, 1854.
Yeah, but in the 80s, real close, 1854, and then
1980.
And then 1980, black people blew that up. Without that, I don't know what would have happened. I'm done with you all.
Rye Nitty. No subject. First, I just want to say I hope your house and your family are all right after what we've been seeing on the news with these wildfires. Second, would you rather catch herpes from a man or AIDS from a woman? Want to play a game? Third, I haven't written in for a while, so I want to say congratulations, Andy, on getting married. Hope she annoys you for life. Kidding, LOL. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and may peace, love, and bankrolls be upon you.
Thank you.
That is a conundrum. Herpes from a man or AIDS from a woman.
You could get herpes from like drinking out of the same glass.
But you know that's not what he means.
No, I know what he's saying, but
I would bring on the AIDS.
Well, they have pills for AIDS now. Herpes
They
forever.
have pills for HIV.
HIV, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you don't get AIDS first. You get HIV.
And what do the pills take the HIV away?
You can eventually lose that, yeah. But herpes are still forever.
Yeah, but the memories.
The memories.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Memories.
Yeah. So what would you pick?
Neither.
No, Andy, you can't do that.
Yeah,
man. You always try to weasel out.
Yeah.
That's the game. Play the game.
Herpes from a man
Or AIDS from a woman.
I got to get herpes, man. I'm not dying.
What if they had a cure for AIDS?
you can live with AIDS.
Says
No,
who?
you can't live with AIDS.
Yeah.
HIV.
What? HIV, not AIDS,
Oh,
nigga.
you can live with AIDS too.
No, you can't. Look it up. Look it up.
You
dude.
don't have to look that dumb shit up.
Look it up.
You don't really believe that. You really, that is the most moronic shit.
I know.
Can you live with it?
That's gonna be a deep dive.
It's not a deep dive. HIV is manageable. AIDS is death.
Anyway.
All right, let's keep moving on.
But no. So let's say there was a cure for it.
There
What would you
is
pick?
death.
You just take prep.
Dude, take the funny out of it for a second. Seriously, Andy. You can take a shot or a pill and lose the AIDS, but you got AIDS with a woman or herpes with a man.
I'm taking herpes.
Okay, Mark, which one would you take?
I'm taking. Is there a third option like chlamydia from a trans
No.
man?
No.
Damn, that sounds worse.
I'm taking the herpes because I actually know people with herpes and they just it's like a period just once a month it pops up.
So the man factor.
Yeah. Well, how do you get it?
I know people with herpes. The man factor.
Well, it's like we have to like make out one time, or
It says sex with a man or AIDS from a woman.
He didn't say sex though.
But it is. That's what he's saying. That's what makes it challenging.
yeah, I'm not doing the AIDS thing.
So you the dude.
Yeah, it's way cheaper to get herpes medicine than AIDS.
Why you keep concentrating on the medicine, nigga?
Because
The biggest conundrum is having a in your ass.
No. You said
wait,
fuck
whoa,
though.
whoa. What if my in his ass? What if it's oral? Like,
This is why we need the mute button.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was
Dude.
thinking like he kissed me.
yeah, that's what I thought.
No, he got his pipe in you.
I'm probably getting AIDS.
Well, hopefully he doesn't have AIDS too.
That's why he sits in a completely different area than us.
Yeah. This is
No, I think you can live with AIDS. It's all good now.
You can't live with
can't,
AIDS.
dude.
Yeah, they say it's like you can do the same thing.
With HIV, not AIDS.
It just stays dormant in your system.
Women don't ever Mark Silverstein.
For roughly 3 years.
No, it just said it was good.
No, it didn't. AIDS is the end. It's the last part of the after. It's what comes after HIV.
So explain, Michael. What's his fucking?
I'm about to say Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
He doesn't have AIDS.
He had HIV.
Does it?
Yes.
How the fuck did that happen?
So you know what? I'm going to have somebody write in and tell me why I'm wrong though on this.
On what part? on this? They're not going to tell you you're wrong.
Yeah. What? Someone will write it. Andy's wrong. They'll say the same thing I said, but they'll say Andy's wrong.
Kevin Gladney. Trump, he's back. What's up, fellas? First off, I want to show gratitude that you all read our emails and respond. Aries, before we get too far, my comment about you shaking up the concrete when a fresh slab is poured is me simply saying, you know the line in comedy and deliberately cross it, George Carlin. Have you ever seen a fresh sidewalk being laid, pass by the same spot days later and see a footprint, handprint, or someone wrote, love you, mom, in the concrete and go, why, LOL. I sometimes ask myself, why did Aries just say that? It's not a bad thing at all. We need the goddamn genius in comedy. On the Trump episode, I love the idea of putting Any Given Sunday in Pacino's top 10. The DMX cadence and scruffy head coach role was perfect. The casting and storyline was brilliant, from the politics of football down to the skill level of the players. I know De Niro has many classics, but the Meet the Parents trilogy should at least get an honorable mention. I would put the Analyze This, That over that. Take De Niro in The Godfather 2, Goodfellas and Casino, age him 30-plus years, grandfather with a wife and 2 daughters, and you have Meet the Parents. The chemistry with him and Ben Stiller was unmatched, and the casting of Barbra Streisand, Dustin Hoffman, Owen Wilson was perfection. Sorry to be so long since I know Aries hates reading long emails, but I wanted to add clarity to my point because I feel Aries has that unique talent us comedy enthusiasts long for. Andy, that woman that was overwhelmed when she saw you at the show was your touch of fame. Imagine if you received that amount of love all the time. Remember, happy wife, happy life. LOL. Keep going, fellas. The world needs you. Well, thank you for clarifying that, Kevin.
I agree with them though that De Niro gets credit for the especially the fact that he can do comedy.
Yeah.
It's
and
talent.
he dares to do it.
Yeah, and he does it well.
Yeah.
But I do like Analyze This.
Yeah.
But I do understand like the ensemble cast and the things that they did, and that's what you see though. And I don't know if this is if it's because when you're older, and you have more say in what you can do, or if it's just that you let the guard down. But to see actors in an ensemble is different. You know, usually it's like De Niro carries the film,
Right.
you know. But to watch them like have Barbara Streisand and then who else? Who else do you say was
Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman. You got Ben Stiller. You got that is pretty cool. That is a pretty cool way to see a movie. And for a long time, people didn't do. You know, you're watching Sylvester Stallone do movies and ensembles when he never would do that before. I think that's. I don't know if it's age that makes you willing to do that, or if it's just you have more say. Or more people.
I think it's I think it's a little bit of everything: age, maturity, readiness, power, influence. You know,
Wanting a paycheck.
Well, but there's some more too, because you can get a paycheck anyway. But the camaraderie, I think, is you're open to that camaraderie now,
Right.
Because you don't have to worry about who's the bigger deal. Because
but then you also look for different challenges once you
Yeah.
you know have done so much. You know,
I like it though. I like those kind of. You know, that was a good. I'm glad he brought that up because we didn't give him any credit for any of the comedy stuff that he did.
all right, last one. Well, actually, shit.
That's fine.
All right, Corey Jenkins.
They get a lot of extra sometimes. Sometimes you get shortchanged.
Corey Jenkins, 100 men in a day. What's up, A&A? Corey in Vegas here. Have you guys heard about the OnlyFans star Lily Phillips sleeping with 100 men in one day? Afterwards, when it was all said and done, she broke down crying. If you're going to be a whore, be a proud one. Peace.
Yeah, but why did she break down crying? I mean, there's a reason. Why?
I don't know. That would be the interesting part.
Ask her. Maybe she needed to be iced up or something. I mean, honestly, that's a lot of.
Where is your father?
Let me ask you this though: Would you rather be with a girl who did 100 guys in one day, but didn't anybody for years after that, and then you met her like 5 years later, didn't anybody, never anybody again, but was with you forever, or a girl that's 50 dudes, but over a period of several years, and you meet her, and then that's your wife.
What bothers me is that there's footage.
Yeah, the footage bothers
The
you.
footage. You know, somebody can see that. And you know, the ridicule that may come with that. Like, man, that's your chick, nigga, the one with the entire country in one day?
Small town.
A small town? Yeah, that'd be tough.
But if that was all she did, 100
And that was it, total. Nothing else after that?
and nothing else after that, she didn't anybody for like 5-6 years. You met her, she's great. She ain't, but she's only gonna you, and she's solid.
Nah, dog, the footage.
The footage. Gets
Listen, there's been a couple porn stars that I actually considered if I could be in a relationship with this person. And it came close. But dude, I go, there's footage of you taking jizz shots to the face by 5 at once. I can't be with you like that and be in public. And
yeah, but what about the girl that you don't know that's been with, took 10 shots, no footage?
What's the first thing you just said in that?
What?
The girl you don't know. What if the girl you don't know?
Yeah.
You don't know. Ignorance is bliss. If I don't know it, then it didn't happen.
What if she said, "Listen, I was going to do this movie. We did a test run. We got to 25, and that was it."
Listen, we all know women's body counts are higher than what they tell us.
Yeah.
And listen, even if their body counts were low, what if she was just the ultimate freak? What if she only f***ed 2 dudes, but it was on the freakiest level imaginable? That could be worse.
Would you be with the girl that hasn't been with anybody? That you had to show her everything?
No. I like what Patrice said. He was like, I would never want to. Who wants a virgin? A lot of ouchies. He said, give me a that's been through something.
But what if she's only been with one guy, but it was Liam Neeson?
A coffee can?
The drinking device.
She's only been with one guy, and she goes, but The guy I was with before used
but
to
you
hit
know
the
what?
spot that you just can't get to.
No, but that's a different horrible. But listen, man, every woman has been with a dude with a pipe. There's not a woman on this earth that if she's had any experience sexually, she's been with small, big, girthy, narrow. She's had she knows. Nothing's new. You know? And this is where, listen, like, be honest, man. Again, I've heard women say there is a such thing as too big. Number one. Number two, having a big, it may, get you a lot of from the same broad who's enamored. But once that wears off, and I'm not necessarily talking about but the novelty of it. Can you have a relationship with this? If you got a big piece, but you as dumb as nails, and you can't make a woman laugh, you got the personality of a dead baby, other than you, she don't want you. She summons you when she feels like, fill me up.
I would have just liked to have been summoned a few times.
The real power is when you don't have a piece like that and you do the summoning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a great feeling.
Yeah.
But it would be nice, just.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, every year a new car comes out. People want that new car.
Right.
I'm working with this.
We should call this episode "You Can Live with AIDS."
No. How do you write AIDS in this hat? Mark can live with AIDS. How's that? He's a Superman. All right. You know what? Let's give these dates out real quick. And,
Dude, you can't call it that. You can live with AIDS.
No, because it's gonna. That's gonna.
Up the algorithm.
I'm sure it will. They figure out a way. Well, I don't know. Things are changing. We didn't talk about this on the earlier podcast, but things are changing. And you can, and they're getting rid of some of the fact checking is going to go away, and they're going to put out disclaimers, and they're going to do. Listen, man, and this is why I said at the earlier episode, you got to watch MSNBC. This is what they're stuck on right now. They're mad. They said, how can these? They just said Mark Zuckerberg, these other guys kissing the ring of Trump. But what they didn't say is the reason this is happening is because we had a government that wrangled all those people in and put out what they wanted.
Right.
So when this happens, it was just to me to watch MSNBC spend an hour while we had other news going on. This is what they're stuck with. And I just hope other people watch it. I want them to see this, man. I want them to know what and why some people feel the way that they do. And this is part of it. Anyway, I'm going to get off that. That wasn't important. We're going to do where we're going to be, what's happening, come see us, those kind of things. Let me find out where I'm at here. Let's see. I didn't even shut it down. All right, guys. As we said yesterday, we just finished up here in Oklahoma, in Tulsa. And you can find us next week, January 16th to the 19th at Helium Comedy Club in Indianapolis. We are going to go have dinner at
St. Elmo's.
St. Elmo's, man. We're looking forward to that. You know what? We should put some reservations in before we get out there. Just make life easy for us. So I'll call you on
I want to
Tuesday.
say they open for lunch, though.
Yeah, but we should just get there because remember how packed they were? So I know we're going to sit at the bar anyway, but we might as well put that in.
Right.
So we're going to be at St. Elmo's. If you guys want to come out, you can see us. We'll be having some food at the bar. We'll have shrimp, specifically shrimp with the horseradish sauce. So that's January 16th to the 19th. January 23rd to the 26th, we're going to be at the Helium Comedy Club for our first time out at the Helium Comedy Club in Atlanta. So we're looking forward to that one. January 30th through February 1st, we're going to be at the Miami Improv out there close to Doral, out in Trump's area. February 13th to the 15th, we're going to be at the Wise Guys. Yes, that's right, Wise Guys in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah.
Can you imagine that Wise Guys in Utah? You can't even get a good cannoli.
We should bring cannoli. Maybe we should sell those after the show.
To the Mormons, it's cannoli. It's a pastry with a cream in the middle. They go, oh, that's my cock.
We can bring the sweet ones with the little cherry in it.
That's what the juice out of my semen is sweet.
February 21st to the 22nd, we're going to be at the Funny and Bone in Albany, New York. I'm going to be able to be home quickly. I love it. Thank you, Albany. February 27th through March 2nd, we're going to be at the DC Comedy Club. That's in DC. So back in DC. March 7th through the 8th, we're going to be at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone. March 13th to the 16th, we're going to be in Ontario, California at the Improv. Back, making up that date that we missed last year. March 20th through the 22nd, we're going to be at the One Night Stands. That's in Waterford Township, Michigan. Dude, we finally have a place in Michigan to go to.
Yeah. Is that a one-nighter?
No, it's called One Night Stands. Not Stand, but Stands. And that's March 20th to the 22nd. So that's... and someone just wrote in to me and asked if we're going to be out in Michigan again. So there we are, March 20th through the 22nd. March 28th to the 29th, we're going to be at the Cincinnati Funny Bone. That's in Liberty Township. March 4th through the 6th, we're going to be at the Improv in San Jose. March 11th through the 13th, we're going to be at the Funny Bone in Cleveland. And March 18th to the 20th, we'll be at the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio. It's been a while since we've been out there. So that's where we're going to be. Get your tickets. Come see us. Looking forward to the shows. Hope to see you. This is a nice East Coast
Swing.
Swing, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much. We will see you next week. You good?
Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah. I'm good.
Mark, you feel good? Feel great. You have AIDS?
You'll live.
You'll live?
Yeah.
All right.
About to.
All right.
Spears and Steinberg.
Thanks for listening to the Spears and Steinberg podcast. For more information on where to find us on the internet, visit spearsburgpod.com.